Hello and welcome to a special edition of Gadget Guru. Special because we are going to make a prediction right now, at least I am, I don't know if he agrees or not. And it's a prediction that will one day change your life. This particular gadget or gadgets like it, devices like this are going to transform the way you play games, you can talk to people, you communicate with friends, everything else. We're talking about virtual reality. We've been talking about it for the last few months, ever since that particular device
Oculus
came up.
Rift Twist. So virtual reality has been around, but this is virtual reality which responds to what you're doing.
So you move your head, the world changes with you, the head changes. Now that was good, that was great. But you know what we now have, and that's what we're going to be showing you in this episode of Gadget Guru. You have devices like that. You know how much that costs? Take a guess. What's the price?
So something like 1,200 Indian rupees or 2,000 Indian rupees.
This
something
can be assembled. We'll assemble it right now in Gadget Guru. This is 900 rupees. What these essentially do is they take your mobile phone. Like this device, this is about 3,000 rupees. All you have to do is open it up, put your mobile phone, and provided you have a, there's a certain types of mobile phones you can put into it.
And the screen
size. Put your mobile phone into it, shut it, and you're up and running. This is now virtual reality.
And of course, just to add, the apps that will actually give you that experience. What
I've just looked at a lever and I'm now on a roller coaster. I'm literally on a roller coaster. I'm going up a hill. I turn around, all sorts of things are happening. Now, while I enjoy this roller coaster, you take a look at the entire rundown on today's show. So what is it that's different that we are talking about? Virtual reality and headsets like that was supposed to be really expensive and you were waiting for that to get to the market. Now what's happened in just the last few weeks or months is a range of these devices. That's Google Cardboard, by the way, that started the whole thing off. Right? You can just take out that phone and show people how it works.
So it's as simple as this. Assembling this is like child's play, and all you do is put in a phone with the right apps, the right software. Just bung it in out here, close this, and you're on. And it's really as simple as that. And once this idea was out, other companies have taken to it. There are so many do-it-yourself kits that are available and so many people doing it completely on their own. Because most of the power...
You see, the fact is that what's happening now is the power is being generated by your mobile phone.
Absolutely. All the technologies in there.
You need to connect it to a computer or a computing device.
Or
now, of course, with the geared VR, you can do it to the phone also. But essentially now, if you can just get a cardboard kit like this, connect it up to your mobile phone, there are a bunch of apps that you can get which just give you virtual reality.
In fact, they are growing by the day. You are getting amazing apps for free that you can use. All you need is the right two lenses and a case that holds them together onto your face, and you're done. That's pretty much it.
So why don't we just show you some of these, and while we've done that, then I'm going to just show you how quick and simple it is to actually assemble this.
This may seem like a piece of cardboard to you, mister, but slip in some lenses, a magnet and your smartphone, and this is now a DIY virtual reality piece. How? Well, like most things in life, you need some apps for it. Let's start with the Google Cardboard app. Run the app and then place your smartphone in front of the cardboard. Now turn your head to navigate the menu and pull the magnet down to select options. And voila! You got an immersive 3D experience. Now download an app called Dive City Coaster, a third-party app that puts you on a roller coaster. And the lenses on the cardboard might just make you feel nauseous. Totally. This is a budget Oculus Rift experience. Google worked on the really cheap cardboard project while Facebook was spending multi-millions on the Rift. Take that, Facebook. Fun fact here, the Google Cardboard is popularly known as Oculus Thrift. Damn, don't we wish we coined that phrase. Boxight, an Indian company, has figured out a way to make this model for about $1,000 odd. You order a DIY kit from them and assemble it yourself like this.
So let me see if I can figure out how to very quickly assemble one of these. So you open it out, this pretty much is what you see, that's a strap. You take this out, what you have to do is detach from here. So let's just detach it. This, I think, comes like this. Now, it's not quite, the tab is not big enough to really fit in long term. But then you do that into this goes into this, This comes around here, slots into this. This comes here. That goes into this. There you are. All assembled, ready to go. All you need to do now is open this up, put a phone inside, and you've got virtual reality.
Slip in that phone of yours and you're set. A complete Google Cardboard experience. Google, can you see the difference? There are Velcro strips attached to the device to make sure your smartphone doesn't slip out of the cardboard. But then, you can also make a Google Cardboard copy at home, like these guys who used a pizza box to make a Google Cardboard. But remember, make sure that the distance between the two lenses is accurate. That's it. Make your own or buy your own Google Cardboard. A virtual reality experience cheaper than taking your family to a 3D movie. It's cool, right? This headgear will transport you to a parallel universe. This is the Oculus Rift, your getaway from the real world. Now how does it do that? The Rift comes with two lenses and a screen. It projects two separate images on one display. It gives you an illusion of depth. The Oculus Rift fills in pictures in your field of vision. This makes you think that you're in the virtual world. This means when you're playing your favorite game, you're inside the game. Quite like Alice in Wonderland. The Rift is a virtual reality headgear that's still being developed by some ambitious guys over at Oculus VR. So ambitious that they convinced Mark Zuckerberg to invest $2 billion in it to make it more massy. The Rift supports 3D movies and a 360-degree viewing angle. Now 0 Point is an Oculus Rift-enabled movie that takes advantage of its 360-degree viewing. At the moment there are two versions of the Rift, DK1 and DK2. Both are developer versions. The consumer version of the Oculus Rift is still under construction. Google Cardboard was a good idea, but does it still feel like a high school project for you? Maybe you want to try this one. The Pro VR kit was designed to simplify gaming, which is why you need your smartphone to get it started. Slip in your phone and run some 3D apps on it, and you're good to go. The Pro has a low-cost casing, it is lightweight and also comfortable to use. Plus, it has what a 3D virtual reality gear needs. It can give you stereoscopic 3D images. And the best part, all of this in $3,000 bucks. That's it.
Rajiv is still on his roller coaster ride and
literally
obviously having fun.
This is very, very cool, and it's so brilliantly
so
done.
Smooth, and
so
there's no motion lag.
Yeah,
this is a phone that's generating it, no motion lag at all. Okay.
And very good, and all pretty much depends on the quality of the lens and the screen that really makes the change. It's going to change the world of gaming. It may well change some of the ways we'll watch a movie. This is almost better than an IMAX experience.
It is better than an
but
IMAX.
it is a very isolated experience. So
just think about it. Facebook has bought the Oculus.
Yes.
You could have a situation 2 years from now, and I'd be amazed if Facebook doesn't think of it, where you could be in a virtual conversation with your family. You could just put that on, and you're
the feeling is that
chat with somebody
everything
instead
you
of
do,
a Facebook chat or a Skype chat, you're actually in the room with that
because I
person.
think the biggest problem with video conferencing is always that it's a very plastic environment. You feel very artificial, so therefore you're not.
And we got so excited. We got so excited with telepresence because it said it feels as if you're in the room.
But this
Here,
could be
you actually are in the room.
inside the room with them. Yeah. So this is a big deal. I think, like I said, movies made specially for this, and yeah, you've come to the right one. Anything that you need to experience without actually going there, they could take this to a whole new level in so many ways. All experiences that the human body goes through can get translated to this with no travel required. I mean, that could be the big game changer. But I am going to say one thing. A lot of things that come up with a lot of hype and buzz, and I don't think this is that.
And by the way, virtual reality, this is not the first time it's happening.
Absolutely.
There have been 3 or 4
Augmented
cycles.
and virtual both came one after the other, both
2000
came
it was on
huge and both faded away. But I think this is the amalgamation of both in the perfect way.
Okay, so time for us to take a break from all that virtual reality, and we're really taking a break because we quickly want to have another spin each on that roller coaster.
I want to give this.
So we're going to do that, but we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. And that's it on this episode of Gadget Guru. Allow us to get back now to virtual reality, which when he's sitting with you is so much better than the real thing.
And by the way, while you're doing that, just think maybe the next Gadget Guru in a year will be coming to you virtual reality style on one of these. You can watch me and Vikram on one of these. That could be cool.
Partly frightening. The second half of it is frightening.
This side. The first part of 3D. We'll see you next week. Bye.